Once a beloved royal couple, it didn't take long for them to be called Hasbeens, a short journey from heroes to villains. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan are now being slammed for acting like crybabies, as the sympathy runs out what's next for their means of living. Yes, Meghan can take up acting again, but what about Harry? He's been complaining about his privileged life for years now, but interestingly, he's never made any effort to leave his lavish lifestyle. He, alongside Meghan, haven't even renounced their royal titles, and now suddenly he's trashing his family because obviously he's not qualified for anything else other than being a royal. But they made millions by airing out their family's dirty laundry, picturing themselves as the victims. But now Harry and Meghan's influence is waning. They're running out of material to join on the self-pity party, and people are starting to see through them. Meghan has said that just by existing, she and Harry were upsetting the dynamic of the hierarchy before they did the Megxit, aiming to harvest sympathy from the audience. The Duke of Sussex, in his latest conversation with Dr. Gabermate, was also seen trying hard to attract love and affection from the people, as he described himself as a person coming from a broken home. Harry, during the chat, also appeared taking a veiled jibe at his father, King Charles III, as he said he won't pass his trauma on to his children. Although with frequent backlash, Harry and Meghan have made a bank from everything they touch. The most controversial item among them is without a doubt his memoir, in which Harry talks about his time with the royal family growing up and more dirty laundry about his family. Did you know in the first 24 hours of its release in the UK, US, and Canada, more than 1.4 million copies of Spare were sold? The sales figures were fueled by 4 bombastic promotional interviews given by the former British military officer. The can of worms was opened during their interview with Oprah Winfrey. After that, accusations after accusations kept coming while the press team of the royal family tried hard to keep it from being worse. They literally couldn't stop this ginger monster. And the reason is that the family fight has transformed from being a local one to a business opportunity for Harry and Meghan. Rarely does it happen that anyone from inside the royal family is seen revolting against the family. Harry and Meghan can't stop victimizing themselves because it's now their way of means. The media has also got the much needed run, and they were chasing it. In turn, Meghan and Harry were getting richer day by day. After the interview, the couple was offered deals by many companies. One of them is Spotify. Both of them signed a $30 million deal with the streaming platform. Both of them were asked to engage various other celebrities and bring more revenues for the company. Ultimately, Spotify had to look for more employees to generate content with them. Later, Meghan alone jumped in with Archetype, her own podcast, where she brought high women profiles to talk about the challenges they faced in their life. Initially, it was a success, until it became a victim ranting platform. Failure of the podcast has left Spotify running for cover, while Harry and Meghan have other options in mind. The Harry and Meghan documentary both have Netflix to monetize their personal lives. It is paying $100 million to the celebrity couple for documentaries, films, children's shows, docu-series, and more. They have personally invested in various segments as well and are happily living in a multi-million-dollar mansion. Simultaneously, they don't skip opportunities to present themselves as perennial victims. The Harry and Meghan documentary was undoubtedly a propaganda piece, carefully crafted to set up heroes and villains. When the Sussexes are introduced or telling their story, the music is light, fun, and whimsical. When the institution of the royal family is introduced, by way of showing a royal parade, the music quickly shifts to dark, somber, and ominous. In many ways, it's a masterwork of reputation management. They're selling royal stories as they have nothing to give to the people. But as all things should come to an end, now they are run out of royal materials. So what's next for them? For Meghan, she can always go back to acting. Now with the victimhood, rumors are alive for a possible H&M rom-com. In the case of Harry, we can only say time will tell. It's becoming clear that Harry wants to reconcile with the family. With Harry's presence at the coronation and King Charles' soft spot for him, we can't turn down this possibility. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments.